Well, the McKenna School is the School of Business, Economics, and Government. And the primary thing to remember about the McKenna School, let me break it down in terms of the business, government, and economics. With the business, we are incredibly well ranked. We got great job placement, great internships. And this year is no different. Now, last year was a tough year, really tough year. And going out the door, we were shooting at around, I'll say, 50% placement by the end of the year, and that's what schools are generally ranked on, is how well do you have placements within 6 months of graduation. We had 96.7% of the students were placed in their field, which we thought was outstanding. And the few that did not get placed, I have to admit, I got a job offer for 3 of them, 2 marketing majors, 1 management major. They didn't want to leave the area. So that was a little tough, but otherwise we shooting close to 100%. And this year we're a little better, we're about over 60%. Our finance majors were the best placement, 12 out of 13 were placed within 1 month of graduation, and just outstanding placements for these kids. So we're looking forward to hitting, we hope 100% this time. Years before 2009, we were hitting 100% every year. I mean, they're just phenomenal placements. Internships, really good placements this year. We're really proud of what we've done. But I have to admit, it's not the McKenna School, it's more the Career Services Department. So I give Courtney Baum full credit. They've just done an outstanding job placing our students, and they network so much for alumni and current students, placing them into an assortment of jobs and internships. This year was a particularly good year for us in terms of our rankings too. The primary way that business schools are ranked, and this is the only time we get to compare ourselves to one another, is through an ETS exam. And ETS does the SATs, they do the GREs and the GMAT, so most students are familiar with them at some level. Well, ETS has a senior business exit exam that tests 9 different business core content areas. And we've crushed that exam the last 2 years. This year, no different. Finance, top 2.9% in the nation out of 618 accredited business schools. Now, you can take the USA Today rankings, which has nothing to do with the performance of the students, absolutely zero, or you can look at a true measure, how good are we next to them? And this is one of those measures. And in terms of accounting, we're top 7.5%. In management, information systems, marketing, international affairs, we're top 10%. And our #1 performance was in business quantitative analysis. 3 times in a row now, we've been ranked #4 and #5 in the nation. I mean, we're up there with MIT. Just incredible placement. These students are so sharp and so smart. So St. Vincent students will put them up relative to anybody. And again, join the group. 618 business schools taking this exam, and some of them Virginia Tech, Cornell, Boston College, a lot of top schools in the U.S. that we're going up against. So great placements. Now, political science, we've been ranked by ISI, the Intercollegiate Studies Institute, as one of the top Catholic political science departments in the country. And there's good reason for that, because we emphasize political thought, which is the most difficult political science topics that you can cover. So we do the straight, national government, state and local. We still have that too, but our emphasis is the political thought side. So the students, when they leave, they've read a vast array of original works: Plato, Aristotle's Politics, de Tocqueville, Democracy in America, and the American Founding. In fact, our first semester, they're reading the Federalist Papers, a book by Jefferson. They're doing Aristotle's Politics, Plato's Republic. It's an incredible curriculum and very difficult. We do have about 60 majors in political science. We have outstanding professors, incredibly well published, and we just hired a new professor to add to our lineup. So great program to be part of, and great placement. Political science placements this year, there's only 2 students I didn't hear back from, but of the other 16 that graduated, great placements in the law schools, master's programs, PhD programs, and jobs. 100% for the ones that replied back to us. Economics, well, we're quite frankly, we're top 20 in the country in terms of absolute number of students that go on to finish a PhD. We're top 5 in terms of percentage of students that go on to finish a PhD. We graduate about, a big class is 5 students for us to graduate, but this year is no different. 3 are going jobs, 1 JP Morgan, 1 Standard Bank. The other one's going into the Marines, Officers Training School. The other 2 PhD programs, both are going to Pitt. They were accepted both in the University of Virginia. One got into Brandeis, the other one Ohio State. Great placements. And not only they go into Pitt, but like all of our PhD students that have gone on since 1984 with a full ride. These 2 received an $18,000 fellowship. That means they get paid $18 grand each and a full tuition waiver. And that's been typical since 1984. We currently have a student in Princeton. We have one at Albany that's just finishing up. The student in Princeton's almost done. In fact, I hired him. And we have 1 student at Ohio State, 1 at University of Virginia. We have 2 or 3 at Indiana University of Bloomington. So great program to go to in economics. But that's the McKenna School. You want a great career, you want to go to grad school, we're the place to go.